welcome back to my channel. This is Ida, and today is another video of weeklies from April, and it's next week that we are diving into, which is week 15 of the year and week 3 of the month. And I'm just gonna name the supplies that I'm using while I'm using them. So I'm just gonna dive right in, and it's April 12 to April 18. That is the dates we are going for, and I finally realized that I'm not Amanda Reichley and that I do need a ruler to be able to, you know, do kind of decent work. So yeah, I finally realized it. I'm using now a Sakura Pigma Micron size 05 fineliner pen for making the boxes that are 16 grids long and 12 grids wide. The boxes that I'm making for this weekly spread. And it will be a somewhat minimalistic setup, but it will be colorful and cute and fun and all that, so it will be great. I just know it. I just have a feeling that this would be an amazing weekly. So just grab your bullet journals. This is real time as always, so grab your bullet journals and do it with me. We'll have a lot of fun. I always say the most, you know, kids and I almost said drunk people, but I don't drink alcohol, but you know, I speak before I think, as you've probably noticed many times before, and that has not changed. So I just, you know, I muck up often, very, very often. But that's the fun part of it, isn't it? Never to know what's gonna come out of my mouth or how the spread is gonna turn out. This is the 05 is a little bit, it's coming off as a little bit too thin than I wanted it to, but still it's better to use a ruler than not, because I want this look to be very clean and you know, as perfect as possible, although the perfect bullet journal spread doesn't exist, but in my mind this is the perfect weekly spread like ever. So it took me quite some time to figure out how I was gonna do it, and last week or this week was a complete disaster, so I'm very, very, very pleased with how this turned out, and the testing part of it, or whatever you want to call it, that went very, very well. So I'm very pleased with the results, and I do think that you will love it too. And if you do, you know that thumb, hit like, it always makes me so happy. But what makes me most happy is that you watch my videos. That's the most important thing of them all. That is that my videos are being watched. And I just, whoa, almost missed the, when you can't make a straight line with a ruler, then you're really in trouble. So yeah, it's after midnight here. My insomnia is blooming and all that jazz, you know, all that shite. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. all that poo, all that not funny stuff. So I'm the only one awake as usual, and I figured I could spend my time making the weekly spread so that I can have tomorrow completely off, because I'm gonna be alone with a bunch of kids, a whole bunch of kids, and it's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be totally awesome. It's gonna be awesome possum. And it's just I just love kids. I just love, and they will be in every age division from babies to teens. So that, oh god, that was not completely in line, but okay. But anyway, oh, now my cat, of course, she had to go to the loo right now. That is just so typical. Well, she's being friendly. She's keeping me company up in the middle of the night. The dog is sleeping, everyone else is sleeping, so it's just me and my lovely black beauty. My lovely black beautiful cat that I've grown up with, that is awake with me right now. Everyone else is completely asleep in their beds, just sleeping, snoring, dreaming, lucky ducks. I'm not as lucky duck as them, I'm just always awake. So just, I know my sweater is just beautiful, I know. It's just gorgeous. It's probably Versace or Chanel or something. No, just kidding. It's something we Norwegians likes to call super underwear. And that means underwear made of wool that is for keeping you warm. And Norway is a freaking freezing country. So unless you want to freeze to death and you're not used to like North Pole temperatures, I suggest that if you're ever gonna visit Norway, do it in the summertime. Definitely do it in the middle of July or in the middle of July or in the middle of July. Any other timing is just not, if you want to live and not, you know, freeze to death. I would not recommend Norway as a travel destination. Although if you do ski, the winter is of course perfect, and wow, no, now I mucked it up. And the mountains are beautiful and all that, but of course you can see that even better in the summertime. And the Vestlandet in Norway, the country in the west, in the west of in the country, has the most beautiful mountains, and a ferry called Hurtigruten, which is a ferry that goes all the way up from way bottom in the way south in the country, and all along the coast on the west coast, and pretty far north, if I don't mistaken completely. So it's pretty, you get to see a lot of nature you didn't think was possible. So Norway has beautiful nature. Just Google Norway and the fjords. Fjords, FJORDS. Google Norway and the fjords. That is, when you are going, everyone that is traveling to Norway has to see the fjords. It's it's like you're dreaming when you see it. It's magical. It really is. I love this country, but not in the winter time. It's so freaking cold. And I'm so sick and tired of being cold right now. And I'm so sick and tired of wearing like these ugly ass clothes inside. Not being able to wear a t-shirt in in the bathroom or living room or anywhere at all, and it's just freezing, so it's not fun. But I guess I shouldn't complain. I was born in the richest country in the world and the one with the lowest crime rate and the safest and all that shit. Not shit, but all that stuff. So I should be happy that I kinda won the lottery. Like, I heard that the chances of being born in Norway is the same as winning the lottery. I thought it was 5 times in a row, 5 weeks in a row. That is how lucky you are when you are born in Norway. It's like winning in the lottery 5 times in a row. So that is the chance of being born in Norway. So I guess I was pretty lucky after all, but I don't feel very lucky when it's like freezing and cold and more freezing and more cold and more freezing and more cold. So it's just, I've had it with the cold. I've just completely had it with the cold. And the COVID has, in the capital, the number of infected people has risen, but in my town, there is actually 0 people that has COVID right now in where I live. So that is pretty darn cool. That is something that I am very, very pleased about. And so I hope everyone who is watching this video is healthy and safe and COVID free. And if you are very unlucky and have gotten this awful virus, then my heart goes out to you and I hope you feel better. And if you have a loved one that has gotten the virus, then my heart goes out to you as well. And I hope that the ones you love recover very soon and will be back on their feet and everything will just be fine. There is a vaccination that is available now. I'm not gonna take the vaccination. I'm so not going to take the vaccination for COVID. I know that might sound like barking mad thinking, but the last time it was a pandemic, it was the swine flu. And I got vaccinated because I was so young, and I got a little something called narcolepsy and something 2 different physical pain diseases that is just so extreme that it's unfreaking believable. And I got the insomnia just got worse than ever, and I got so many side effects that it is dagging believable. And the doctors and everyone said that it's just you'll feel a bit funny the first day and maybe your arm will hurt a bit, but then you'll be fine. There will be no side effects whatsoever besides other than that. But the truth is that these vaccines that are new and have been on the market for like just not since the 50s or 60s and when our grandparents were born, it's not safe. It's really, it's not, it's literally, it's not safe. It's not even remotely close to be safe or anything like that at all. So I really recommend, if you are able to, you know, keep up with the social distancing, wearing the mask, washing your hands, just avoid crowded places, and you know, just, you know, taking the precautions that you like normally would in times like this. Because if you, when this pandemic is over, and it will pass like everything else, it will someday, it will be all be over, and it will just be like a nightmare that we will remember that happened in March 2020, when it all hell broke loose. And it just, yeah. And I just wanted to say something about, I know that it started in China, we don't know that, but you know, they say that the virus originated, or that the patient 0 was Chinese, but it's not the Chinese flu. It's really not. It's not like, it's not China's fault that the virus came. It's not anyone's fault. It's not man-made. It's just nature's, I don't know. It's just, you know, stuff that happens. It's, you know, shit happens. It does. It has. It always has, and it always will be, you know, bad things that happens. And you know, it's not China's fault. And all that hate that has been going on in the American countries, you know, North America especially, Canada, USA. It's not the Asian hate. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's awful. It's horrible, and it's not, especially towards the elderly, you know, Chinese and Asian women and men, and you know, people. You know, think if it was your mom or dad, or you know, a family member of you that was getting all that hate and got beaten up, and the violence and all that crap, you know, you wouldn't have liked it. So unfortunately, I don't have any, my channel isn't big enough to start a fundraiser and help the Asian community, but I strongly suggest anyone who see this to, or see any donations towards the Asian community to be able to support Asian charities. Then please donate, as it doesn't have to be a lot. Every dollar counts, every cent counts, every penny counts, every euro counts, every krona counts, everything counts. Everything counts. Literally everything counts. Everything helps. Just give as much as you can, and just think of what you would like if it was you or your family or your people that was in that situation, right? It's not something that the Asian people have asked for, and especially the elders, which is of course not weak, but weaker than the young people, and they do not deserve it. And it's just so awful the way that the Asians are being treated right now, or not all of the Asians, but many of the Asians, and it's just, come on guys, you're better than that. I mean, it's not China's fault. It's not the China flu. That was a stupid comment from a stupid man that I do not know how he ever was elected president, but he, unfortunately, he was. Maybe someone, I don't know, maybe the election was rigged, maybe it wasn't, we never know, but or maybe we do know and we just, you know, like leave it at that. But I think that we should just, you know, that was a one man stupid comment, and just don't. No, yeah, now I completely forgot to say the color codes. The blue one, that one is the 451. The yellow one is 062. The pink one is 761. The mint green one is 243. The coral one is 873. The purple and lavender one is 623. The lime green one is 131, and the Caucasian skin color or whatever is 910. So that's and I used Sakura Pigma Micron to write a 0 size 2 to write that, and I use a size 02 to draw out the banners, and I use a 05 to draw out the boxes. So now you know the markers that I've used so far, and I will be using now Sakura Pigma Micron 0.5 to write the name. I start my weeks on Monday, and I'm gonna write just as pretty as I can Monday, and it's the 12th, because my week starts on a Monday and ends on a Sunday. It does not start on a Sunday and ends on a Saturday. So my weeks go from Monday to Sunday. So that's the reason why it's 8 boxes, is because one box is for notes, that's or to do or whatever. So if it's events or notes or to do tasks, I don't know. Sometimes I just write notes. And Tuesday the 13th and Wednesday, wow, that was 14th, and Thursday, is it 05? Yes, it is. Thursday 15 and Friday 16. Okay, so Friday 16, Saturday 17, and Sunday 18, and the last box is, I'm just gonna write notes instead of tasks or to do or events, because when I write notes I can use it for whatever. I can use it for grocery lists. I can use it for absolutely whatever I want when I write notes. So that was the entire setup. Now that was it. I'm just gonna add some washi tape at the bottom, and then that will be it. I'm not gonna decorate with Easter eggs this time, so lucky you won't see me botch any Easter eggs. this in this setup, so lucky you won't see me botch up some awful drawings. But I'm gonna use a new washi tape I ordered from the washi tape shop, this gorgeous set of a big blue one with gold foil and a gorgeous pink one, and this very, very cute pastel green with gold foil and some green, and it's just gorgeous. So I'm gonna use the small one, the regular sized one, the 15mm size washi tape, and I'm just gonna, I've taken that the box is a little bit further down than I needed to, but that's completely fine. It just got a cool finish to it, I think. So whoopsie daisy. Yeah, but what I was saying about the Asian support, just please show as much support as you can to the Asian community, and if you have the means for it, please donate to I know Amanda Rach Lee has a donation system, and some on her videos where you can donate to various Asian charities, and I strongly advise, not advise, but I really hope that you will support the Asian community. I mean, it's not their fault that it's the COVID-19. They did not choose it. They did absolutely not choose it. And the random people on the street that really gets it, it's definitely not their fault. But now this is my weekly setup for week 15 of the year and week 3 of the month, April 12th to April 18th, 2021. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, farts and squirts. This is for next week. So I hope you liked it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. That makes me very happy always. Now stay healthy, stay safe, and remember to wash your hands and all that, and be kind to one another, and stay healthy, stay safe. Bye.